Please help me welcome back to the stage your hostesses tonight, Bob the Drag Queen and Monet Exchange.
Hi, I'm Bob the Drag Queen. Bitch, we all been on 125th. We seen that outfit already, okay? Stop.
This is custom while you trying to be funny, honey. Honey.
Oh my God! Okay, wait, I forgot. Did we do our regular podcast intro?
Yeah, we do it like normal, yeah.
Okay, why you had to take it up the mic stand?
No, I like this makes me feel like an R&B singer. I'm gonna start doing my Mary J. Blige. All the white folks like, what does that mean? So we do our regular intro.
Right, I'm Monet Exchange. Oh, that's
No, that's not. I always go first.
Okay,
By the way, we gotta tell you the story about who goes first and how that came to fruition too. Hi, hello, my name is Bob the Drag Queen.
And I'm Monet Exchange.
And this is Sibling Rivalry.
Oh my God, the intro music. Oh shit.
Yeah, you never seen this? You don't watch our videos?
No, I never see that shit.
Oh my God. Now, we'll tell you how we came. So about a year ago at this point, maybe a little less.
About a year ago.
We were sitting down recording. We had done, I think, 4 episodes at this point, and then I said, all right, my name is Bob the Drag Queen. Monet goes, wait, why do you get to go first? And I was like, well, Monet, if you want to go first, you can. She goes, no, I just want to know, is there like some sort of a trick? I was like, no, I just went first because I just naturally did, Monet. She's like, well, I want to go first. I was like, Monet, you go first. Then she's like, my name's Monet. She goes, no, everything. Monet thinks I'm always trying to manipulate her.
Because you're a fucking bitch.
Monet's like, Bob's always trying to trick me. Some trickery.
You are, girl. The wigger and the trickery. By the way, this wig is beautiful.
The Trillion.
Is it really?
Yeah, Trillion hair.
It looks really good.
Yeah, my friends will make fun of me because I like to wear buns and I dress like someone's aunt in drag. And they'll make fun of me because the buns are getting bigger and bigger. I want a head on top of my head when I'm in drag, okay?
I will also be, this is like your hair when I first met you. Bob, when I first met Bob had you had a head full of hair.
Oh, you mean when I had dreadlocks?
Your dreadlocks.
I used to, back in the day, I used to have actual hair, but now I'm an egg. I'm a Cadbury egg. I've transitioned to chocolate egg status.
One of those dusty ones in the back aisle, you know what I mean? They got a little powder on them.
Why I gotta be a dusty egg?
Because I love you. Anyway, so today we're here to talk about, what are we talking about?
Today our topic is female rappers.
Female rappers. Now here's the thing with female rappers. Now, we have all fucking purchased.
That's not that New York Public School, PS 113, girl.
First of all, I was PS 198 in East Flatbush, New York.
Stop acting like y'all went to PS Skip Scoppity Boo. What train stop was it? Exactly.
The junction on Flatbush. Anybody know what the junction is? Oh, is that? Oh, Joe left. That shady bitch. Where Joe at?
I was like, who's Joe left?
My friend Joe. She's from West Virginia.
Oh, well, no one's perfect.
So we've all purchased, no, I'm saying we've all bitten into the whole Cardi B, Nicki Minaj drama. Okay.
Okay. I mean, we haven't even gotten to that part yet. But
we haven't?
Yeah, that's when Quanah comes out.
Got it.
Now, we need to discuss the elephant on the stage. Monet, it was not a...
You see, this is what I be talking about.
See, y'all shady because y'all assumed I was talking about Monet. Y'all are the shady ones here. Monet,
Bobby, he be editing that shit out of the podcast, so y'all don't see it. No, y'all not seeing it in real fucking life. Go ahead.
Monet Exchange is the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 4. Now, this is a very controversial win.
I know, the fans are really up in arms about it.
Okay, first of all, the video of y'all winning. Okay, first of all, I know. Have y'all seen the video? Okay, so I know when Monet is putting on. When Monet is acting like she happy. I've been around this space a long time. So Monet, they're like, for the first time in Drag Race history, you're both winners, baby. Monet goes, oh my God, wow. Trinity.
Okay, no. Here's the real tea. When RuPaul said for the first time in Drag Race history, in my mind, I was like, I won, because he's about to say your first black all-star. You know what I'm saying? When I heard for the first time in Drag Race history, I was like, oh, this is about me. I thought we were going to say the first time in Drag Race history, we got a plastic bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, it can't be about her. So I was like, so in my brain registered, okay, you have won. You're something's happening for you. And then the tie thing registered later. So I was smiling because I'm like, fuck you.
But then you kept it up, and then Trinity was like,
Look, this is the moment here.
Oh, this is it, right? Right.
look at Monet. I'm like, wow, Trinity. Wow, look, it's both of us. I can't. Oh, wow, it's you and me. And Trinity's like.
Also, wait, can we get like a still of Trinity? I want to point something out. Trinity looks like. Wait, go back. When she's looking up, go back, a little bit. Does she not look like Aunt Zelda from fucking Sabrina?
Oh, she's
That is Aunt Zelda right there.
That is full on Zelda.
I'm like, woo!
That
Anyway.
is amazing. Yeah, but so the internet is up in arms. There's a bunch of camps. There's folks who are like, it should have been only Trinity. There's folks who are like, it should have been only Monet. And then the most ridiculous camp is Manila's fans are still like, it should have been Manila.
Well, here's the thing. I'm so happy that Naomi was actually sent her home. Everyone, there's a whole conspiracy saying, oh, Monet threw the lip sync, blah, blah, blah. First of all, I'm from New York City. I ain't throwing away $10,000, okay? Because we all know that's about 8 trips from Postmates. Amen?
That's like 2 martinis in Manhattan, girl.
I don't know any money. But I'm happy that Naomi sent her home because the fans went in on her for about 6 days. And then when the episode finally aired, I was like, I want to do it too. And then they're like, okay, Monet, we forgive you. But Naomi, fuck you! I was like, yeah, good.
People also forget. Also, can you guys please get up for DJ Mitch Farino, our executive producer? People also forgot that about 4 episodes ago, Manila was fully ready to send you home.
Thank you, that's what I'm saying.
When she was in the mad, but she was crying.
Okay, and real, I don't give a, y'all can put it on Reddit. That bitch was fucking acting.
And the Oscar goes too. Well, the real gag is when Manila was crying when Latrice sent home, and when Manila went home, Latrice was like, hey!
She was displaying them new fucking teeth, girl. She was like,
Yeah, girl. She was like, Jesus is a biscuit. Send this bitch home. Also, you know who was the person who was the most upset by Monet's win is Gia fucking Gunn. I don't know if y'all have been watching it. So I went on a cruise. And I came back, internet came up, and there was this long thread of Monet versus Gia Gunn. Can you bring it up on Twitter? So the first thing, we gotta go piece by piece, because this Twitter exchange was the most. How many of you were following it in real time? Okay, so first,
Bob, you are a messy bitch for
oh,
Washington
I am
Heights,
stirring the pot. Give me a big fucking wooden ladle, bitch. So Monet first tweets out, Gia, so what up? And then Monet said $100,000, bitch. Pat, 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 pat. And then
Okay, well, just if anyone else does not know, that was referencing what she said about me episode 1, which I was a fucking mess and I was sweaty as hell. And she was like, I was singing Soak It Up. She's like, girl, soak up what? That sweat on your eyebrow? Whatever she said. I was like, okay. And I even retweeted it. Ha ha, Kiki, LOL. You know when you that LOL when you in your bed half asleep, LOL. That was. I was like, woo, celebrate it. Woo, it's funny. Whatever. So then I said that.
So then she goes. So then Gia goes, oh wow. So maybe now you can spend some money to invest in your looks. And then Monet responds, well, only if you promise to invest in your personality. Deal? All right. So then Gia Gunn.
Girl, then she literally tweets a fucking dissertation, girl.
Now there's this thing you guys don't know in Drag Race Girls. We do this thing where we sit down and we try to steal someone else's. Steal someone else's Twitter page, right? If you get more likes than they got, here it is.
Bob, you are so
Okay.
fucking messy, bitch.
Girl,
I cannot.
Girls, so what up? Me, $100,000 nail painting emoji. Congrats, now you can go invest in some real looks and gag us all with your eleganza. Only if you promise to invest in a new personality. Deal? Boom, bitch! So then...
Also, this is my favorite meme. Get her, Jay.
Oh, get her, Jay. Get her, Jay.
Bob, they can't see your cloak is
So
covered.
I posted petty, and I live! I am fully stirring the pot,
And that was. Oh, then she said something else later on.
trying to scroll the... So then now the shade is you always try to post on someone's thing and get more likes than theirs. So then Gia reposted. She didn't comment. She reposted like, here it is, your All Stars winner, cunty, like rude and forever nasty. I love drag. So I get back 3 days later and I comment, oh my God, because she just would not let it go. So I just commented, oh my God, Gia, log off the internet. Fucking
Well, the
log
gag
off.
was the fans being like, Gia, you're wrong. Your pussy's thing. Fuck you, bitch. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Thank
no,
you.
you're wrong. Your mom's a fat bitch.
But so I have a real question. How do you feel about the tie? And you're honest, sure. Do you think that?
All
How
right.
do you feel about the tie?
So Monet knows that I can be really. Word. I literally haven't even said anything yet. So, looking at it objectively as a fan of Drag Race and someone who watches Drag Race, I genuinely feel like there were a lot of wins that you should have gotten that you didn't get. And I think that there were some wins that Naomi should have gotten that Trinity got. I think that Naomi should have won Snatch Game. I think Naomi was funny.
Yeah, she was really funny.
Her Wendy Williams was fucking hilarious. I think Naomi also did a very good job on the Jersey Justice episode.
Okay, let me tell you something. Some inside tea. They took out so many of Naomi's jokes. Naomi, is you can attest to this. Naomi's very calculated and like Naomi
Yeah.
like she had like those folders and she wrote down. I mean like pages and pages of puns and jokes. But she was smart because she was the defendant, so she could like have briefings. So she was like spitting out fucking jokes like
She's
clockwork,
hilarious.
and only 2 of them made the episode. I'm just saying.
So I think there was some. So in that regard, if it would have been the way that I would have judged it, Trinity wouldn't have gotten all those wins. I also think that in the last episode on Super Queen, which is the worst finale song in the history of Drag Race, is I like RuPaul's like we got all these like fierce cunty tracks, and now we're doing like an Avril Lavigne stripped down fucking chicka 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 chicka.
Also, our verses were so short. Naomi's was literally a
Oh,
sentence.
then it was like, she has legs for, she's a super queen. I was like, damn.
She
Has legs for, she's a super queen. Rising to the top.
That is so accurate.
So
get
I
it.
thought that you did a much better job on the last episode. And I also want to have a quick discussion about what. First, I want to. Some of you guys don't know this. When I was on this Kesha cruise, me and Thorgy made our
Oh,
own
God.
Super Queen video.
It's actually really good.
Can I show you all real quick? Oh, let's. So I want to show you all the Super Queen video that me and Thorgy. It was literally, we did it essentially in about 24 hours. We wrote the song. We found videographers on the cruise ship. I went around to Sunburn White. You want to be in the video? You want to be in the video? You want to be in the video? And
We recorded
then,
it into my laptop.
We stand a resourceful queen.
yeah, exactly. You ready, baby?
I'm ready.
Record it on the laptop, and this is our product. Bring the lights down so we can see it.
Okay. Hey guys, so me and Thorgy are on the Weird and Wonderful Kesha.
Wonderful, wacky ride, rainbow ride.
Cannibal cruise.
It has been crazy.
Yeah.
And we decided to make this video of Super Queen, Super Queen.
So we wrote our own verse to Super Queen. Listen, don't expect productions.
Bad lighting,
We did this in 2 days.
and we nailed it.
Yeah, actually, honestly, for 2 days with camera people that we have found on the fly.
And I like that we picked just like weird animals, Kesha's animals, and we said,
Yeah.
do you want to be in the video? Do you want to be in the video? And they learned the choreography in minutes. So this is very cool.
So enjoy this video.
Bye.
Bye. Tag a friend. Tag a friend.
Aw.
She's a super queen.
Okay.
So that was our little super. Anyway, what I'm saying is, long story short, I thought that you did better than her, and if I would have been judging RuPaul's Drag Race, then you would have won. And you guys know that I do not pass out compliments to Monet very easily. That was hard for me.
And I just want to say this, for the last one on this, for all our controversialists, at 9:30, because you know Drag Race, they do scheduled posts, right? We know that? There's a Reddit thread at 9:30 on the dot. There was a picture that they posted of me saying, congratulations to our All-Stars 4 winner, Monet Exchange, which was deleted 48 seconds later.
Well, how about some of y'all don't know that the winners were leaked before the episode?
I had no idea.
'Cause
Patty knew, but he didn't tell me.
Patty is Monet's assistant, Patty Cash.
Yes. So really quick, we were scheduled to be at Roscoe's in Chicago on Friday. World of Wonder called. Yes, World of Wonder called me and Trinity's manager on Monday afternoon. Like, hey, we need the girls in LA on Friday. My manager goes, I'm like, why? He's like, they said they need you in. I'm like, why? He's like, bitch, they said you have to go. I'm like, ugh, Jesus, gross. So I had to go to LA on Friday. We did it. They filmed us getting ready. Then they filmed us. We saw it like an hour or so before you guys, so they can put it together and edit it. And Patty had found out, but all the World of Wonder crew was there, so Patty couldn't. Patty kept on going like this to me. He's like, Monet, come over here. He's like, Monet, come. And I was like, Patty, shut up, leave me alone. I'm trying to get ready. I'm gonna win today. Thank you, leave me alone. And he's like, Monet, come over here. I'm like, shut up! And then he was trying to tell me that it had leaked, that there was a double win, but we honestly had no idea. What y'all saw was honest.
That's literally like in a movie where someone keeps trying to say, he's like, I can't listen right now, I'm in a movie, I'm running off this way.
But that was that. Anyway, some current events going on. So R. Kelly, bitch, got...
upcoming events.
Oh. Well, what is that?
Well, this is upcoming events for us.
Well, we can talk about R. Kelly first and do that.
We'll make it back to this. All right. R. Kelly is in jail!
Thank you. Although, you know, he had a concert in Chicago a few weeks ago, and they literally had girls outside screaming, "Take me hostage!" I know, girl, it's crazy.
Just as I thought, trash. Listen. Okay, so I think, honestly, I know this sounds ironic, but I think sending R. Kelly to jail is the best thing that happened during Black History Month that we could possibly imagine.
Yes.
R. Kelly was a full stain on the Black community. And R. Kelly was also, our minds have been incepted because, as they said in the documentary, R. Kelly was in every part of our lives.
Surviving R. Kelly, by the way, if you guys don't know.
Surviving R. Kelly. R. Kelly was in our childhoods with Space Jam. He's at your weddings with Step in the Name of Love. He's when you laugh with your friends with Trapped in the Closet. He's at your church with I Believe I Can Fly. R. Kelly is in every part of your Black life. So you're like, hey, R. Kelly can't be bad. It's how we feel about Michael Jackson. We're like, we don't want him to be bad because we needed him as a hero. Or we feel like Bill Cosby. We're like, Bill Cosby can't be bad. We needed Bill Cosby. He's Bill Cosby. He's Dr. Huxtable. You know what I mean? So, but we also have to realize that in terms of these people lifting them up in our community, we have tons of other people in our community that we can lift up as well.
That was very well said, Bob.
I can articulate. I be speaking good. And also,
we're in Black History Month right now.
But also another stain on, you know, Chicago.
A stain on Drag History.
Chicago is fucking up everything, girl.
Oh, Jessie
She
Smollett.
just said,
well, listen, here's the thing,
which,
though.
by the way, doesn't even sound
No,
like
okay, no. Here's the thing. We were all like, oh my God, yes, Jessie Smollett. Everyone, like,
He's not French. It's not Jussie Smollett. I think it's
Smollett.
That nigga's from Chicago. His name is Jussie Smollett.
It's Jessie Smollett. Anyway, when it first came out,
Jussie Smollett.
When it came out, we were all like, no, yes, we're all standing for him. Then like all this stuff came out, and we were like, oh, he's a fucking asshole. Now more information's coming out where we find out that he did not pay the brothers to beat him up. He paid them for personal training. There's like all kind of shit coming out every day.
Girl, this is about to be the next fucking feud. I'm gonna tell you right now. Next time this is gonna be the next American Crime Story with fucking what's his name. So, if you guys are not following I don't know where you've been. If you're not following the Jussie Smollett,
you're probably in East New York and don't got cable. That's what's happening.
So, what happened was Jussie Smollett said that two white dudes put a noose around his neck and threw bleach on him. And then it turns out that those guys probably, according to police,
Allegedly.
never existed. And they found these two Nigerian dudes buying ski masks and saying stuff like, well, I hope they don't catch the part that happened. And then they were the only people seen in the area, and they were caught on this camera. One of them was his personal trainer. One of them was an extra on fucking Empire.
But
now
also
he's-
Joe Budden. Anyone listen to Joe Budden's podcast? He's fucking hot, and I will fucking suck the foreskin off of him. Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know who Joe Budden is.
Pump,
she
pump,
feels
pump
strong.
it up.
I don't know her.
All the white people are like, what?
Wait, she on season 11? I'm just kidding.
Anyway, jumping into the whole thing where he's like, because when the police found Jussie Smollett,
Oh my God, you're
Smollett.
strong.
Smollett, he's still 40 minutes later, an hour and a half later, he still had the noose around his neck. He's like, I didn't want to tamper with evidence. If you are a black person, someone put a noose around your neck, bitch, you are taking that shit off. You know what I
Bitch,
mean?
I'm not about to walk to the police station rocking that shit like it's a Jesus piece.
Literally what he did. I know, he's probably lying, but
Can I
who
tell you the
knows?
real shade? My mom probably. This is so problematic. As soon as it happened, my mom texted me and was like, "It didn't happen." I was like, "Mom, you can't say that. You can't just say that." She was like, "I don't know how I know, but just listen to me." I was like, "Mom, please don't go public with that information. That is very shady. I don't need my people out there to be like, Bob's mama is homophobic." And then like a week later, she was like, "Bitch, I fucking told you." Mamas be knowing.
In the words of Amanda Seales, black mamas be knowing.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
girl?
true.
I be knowing.
Now, what have you been up to, Mom?
Besides soaking up my motherfucking land, no, just during, girl, just the grind, club after club after club, and living, and the people, every club, the clubs have always been great and very nice to me, the fans have always been nice, but after you win, everyone is especially nice to you. Like, I went to a meet and greet the other day, and, at a club in Salt Lake City, and they had like chicken and rice. I was like, no, I want salmon, god damn it! And they went to Whole Foods and got me salmon, okay?
Oh, this is congeniality.
No, it's just the same old, and talking to you on the phone as normal.
Yeah, me and Monet.
Oh, wait, one more thing. My EP came out unapologetically.
Oh my God, that is a big deal.
Yes, and it's been getting so many rave reviews. I was #2 on the pop charts, right behind Ariana Grande.
In fact, when we close out the podcast, we'll play Mo's EP for you all.
And I peaked at #8 on overall charts with my EP, like on iTunes overall. So it's been really great. If you guys haven't checked it out, go on YouTube and look for the visual EP, and then you can buy it on iTunes, Spotify,
It's really
Google Play,
phenomenal.
anywhere.
You
Thank
look really pretty. You sound fantastic. You did a very good job.
Well, with this EP, I wanted to look like I wanted to make music that you can play like when you have like a cute boy coming over and you're about to all that shit.
When you about to Grubhub?
Music you play when you are driving out with your friends to Fire Island, a little there for you, and just like clubbing. I wanted to play all type of music that I listen to outside of the realm of just like like the Soak It Ups and the Brown Cow Stunnings and the Purse Verses. No shade. That's not shady, but all those songs I listen, me included, they're like very drag songs. You know what I mean? So I want to make music that sounds like SZA and
I also just want to
and stuff
point
like
out that just because what you said is insanely problematic. By labeling drag music as drag music, it devalues it. A lot like when black music came out, they were like, oh, this is black music, and it gives you ability to devalue a certain kind of music. So drag music is authentic, legitimate
It is.
music.
I didn't say it's not authentic.
There was a time back when Sylvester was doing disco songs, like, oh, this is a drag queen, this is drag music.
Sylvester has always been fucking
Monet,
fierce.
you were not alive back
But
then.
my grandmother was, okay? So don't tell me, I know.
But I'm saying people would devalue it because of the way that he presented
I'm not
himself.
devaluing, I'm just saying
Oh,
a
it's
different
drag
genre, bitch.
It is a different genre, but I'm saying when you say like, I didn't want to make like drag music.
Okay, you're squinching up your face, being like, I didn't do all that. I
The
just said a
listeners at
different
home,
genre.
her face was scrunched. It was full on prune. I couldn't believe it. She's a raisin.
Anyway, let's move on.
But anyway,
What have you been up to?
Oh, so I went and I've been up to, I went and did the Kesha Cruise, which, okay, let me tell you how ridiculous your life is when you are a drag race person. Your gigs, and you know this, they go from here to here to here to here. Like, I was on my Canadian tour, and it was full, I'm telling you, literally fully sold out Mitch did half of it. DJ Larry Two-Face did the other half of it. We were in 1,700-seat theaters, completely sold out. 1,600-seat theaters, completely sold out. It was madness, okay? And then I did a gig in LA where I was hosting karaoke for like 15 people for the premiere of a movie called The Breaker Uppers. And then the next week I was on a cruise. Me and Kesha are getting matching me, Kesha, and Big Frida are getting matching tattoos. And then I'm with you in Brooklyn. I'm kidding. But I'm saying like the fact within the same 10 days you could be in a sold out 1,700-seat theater where everyone's like chanting your name, and then you're hosting karaoke at a fucking tapas bar.
Okay,
in
Mr.
LA.
First of all, I've sold out 1,700-seat theaters myself before, so don't think you special.
Where? Name it quickly.
At Clapham Grand in London, right,
What's
Patty?
what's the name of the venue?
Clapham Grand.
What's the name of the venue?
Clapham Grand.
Can you please Google the capacity of Clapham Grand? Oh, you're not about to try to act silly on me. Can we please Google the capacity of Clapham?
Stunning.
Which sound like some shit you made up.
Clapham Grand in London, United Kingdom.
Clapham Grand in London.
Bitch, spell Clapham.
We're about to have Mitch do it right now. Okay, Google, what's the capacity for Clapham Grand?
I heard that when Bob says, okay, Google, do y'all phones go up too? You know? I'm going to start saying, hey, Siri, for all the Apple users. Amen.
1250.
Okay.
That's about 500 short, Monet.
Bitch, you are drinking water, please.
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking alcoholic. That is literally more people than there are in this room. I'm just saying, don't try to shade me, Henny.
Anyway.
She's legendary, Henny. Can I get some more water?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest that we are going to interview today. Please make some noise for the very beautiful, the gorgeous, the rapper queen, Quana! I'm going to spin it first. You ready? Coming down to Brooklyn, looking real strange. I'm driving in my range. That's all I got. Thank you.
Make some noise for Quana, y'all.
What's up, y'all?
Let me get back here, because if I'm down here, I look like Shrek.
Oh,
okay,
I'm
girl?
wearing it.
Let me
When they
back
always
up.
scoots back, I always
Where
scoot
we need to
closer.
go?
Right here,
All right,
we
right
good.
So now, Quana and I, how did you end up, so Quana was in my season 7 audition tape.
Yes.
And how did you end up getting in that tape? How did you, like, find...
Because I saw you post, because I was following you like a year prior from like the videos, and like I came to an actual show in New York. Can't remember the venue. It was like less than 100 people there, but we was all rooting
It was
for
probably
you.
Barracuda or
Yeah,
something.
you was
It's
killing
probably
it.
about 12 or 13
But
people
I
there.
started following you that night, and then I saw you post about it, and then I was like, I'm going to be in this. Whatever this is, this music video, whatever it is, I'm going to be in it.
Quana, do you have a Monet exchange in your life? Someone who, no matter how much you accomplish, you always tries to belittle it. I would be the winner.
Well-
Quana, I have been the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, a chart-topping artist, sold out tours, the first black queen to have 1 million Instagram followers.
I know that's right.
She bought them followers. I was there.
And when they still like,
I
prove
do,
it.
actually.
See, everybody got to go Monet.
But they keep me on my toes, though. They keep me on my toes.
That's true. Monet do keep
they
me on
really
my-
do. They really do. I'm not, that bitch all the time. I can
like
always
that.
step it up.
I like that about you. Now, you are from Savannah, Georgia.
Yes, born and raised.
Any
Bob is
other-
from Georgia as well.
Yes.
ATL, anyone from the
Uh-huh.
South? Who is from the South?
Okay.
Georgia? Alabama?
Okay.
Mississippi? Texas
Texas.
is not the South. Texas? Listen, the
Yes, it
South.
is.
No, listen, you're from
Texas
Brooklyn.
is
Stay
its
out of
own
this one.
world. It's
Texas
like a-
is North Carolina, the South is the Carolinas, Arkansas, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, parts of Florida, West Virginia. Texas is Texas, okay?
Yeah, Texas is its own thing. Its own
Look at all of us.
entity.
All of us New Yorkers are like, shut up. Texas is the fucking South, bitch. If I can go down there and get a plate of fucking hot ribs, it's the South. Okay.
But you also don't realize that Orlando is also not the South. Orlando is in the South. Orlando is not. That's like somebody from Ronkonkoma would be like, I'm from New York City. No, bitch, you're from Long Island.
All right now, but Florida is this whole different world, though.
Yeah,
We don't really claim.
swamp people.
Yeah, swamp people.
So Quana, so really quick, can you tell us how you got your start in female rap?
Okay, so I am from Savannah, Georgia. I went to college. I was in marching band. So those band geeks, that's me. I always knew I wanted to make music. When I was in college, I was still in band, writing music for other people. One of my ex-boyfriends stole one of my songs and was performing it. And then at
Fuck
that
that
point,
nigga, sorry.
Exactly.
If he was
I
white, he a nigga too.
No, he was a black guy. At that point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. So when I graduated, I sold my car for like $1,200 and moved here to pursue music. Yeah.
That's some Midnight Train to Georgia shit, girl.
For real.
That is amazing.
I was broke in 2 weeks.
This is also a full-on head wig in the Angry Inch story. Like, my ex-boyfriend stole my motherfucking music, started performing that shit. But is he still performing
Oh,
music?
no, he doesn't perform. He has like 5 kids now.
Oh, you dodged that bullet,
Yeah,
bitch.
he's like
okay.
28. Yeah.
Not unless the dick was big, then it'll be worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know if the dick was big, but that motherfucker is clearly fertile, okay?
He
He
is.
be looking at folks making them pregnant. Like, God damn, how did you get pregnant?
You know what? One time this guy nutted. Okay, you know what? Wait. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. Next episode.
Jesus.
So yeah, I just moved here and started doing music. I was calling myself Carefree Black Girl, and that went viral. So I have a brand that's like so big, but I'm still an upcoming artist. Yeah, and that's pretty much how I got my start.
Yeah.
So what happens with Carefree Black Girl?
So Carefree Black Girl, it's a lifestyle brand. It's focused on women empowerment, entrepreneurship, and the arts. Yes. So our purpose is to build platforms for Black women specifically, but any woman of color who basically has a story. So you could be femme, you could be trans, you could be anyone. We basically go into spaces and build platforms for women. So like if there's a hip hop festival, so like A3C in Atlanta, they only do male shows. So they would call Quana and Carefree Black Girls to do the all female show. So basically that's what I do. I go South by Southwest, we're going to South by. So like this year I'm actually working on doing the all Black woman stage, and the next year I have an initiative to do the LGBTQ stage. So that's basically what Carefree Black Girl does.
Yes. Now, Quan, I have a very important question for you, okay? Now, depending on how you answer this question, this room is either gonna love you or turn on you.
Oh,
You
no.
ready? Team Nikki or Team Cardi? Think about it! Quana, think about it. We want your answer here on Sibling Rivalry Live. Team Nikki or Team Cardi? Spill the tea.
What? You can't make her.
Oh my God! Why
Yes, we
y'all
can
doing
make her
this to
choose,
me?
Well, this is why I think that's an unfair question. This is why.
Why?
Because I realized
I'm
something.
gonna take a
I'm
sip.
looking at Nicki and I'm looking at Cardi, and I think that the reason why Cardi B threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj at the fucking Met Gala, where the fuck they were, was because everyone keeps being like Team Nicki or Team Cardi,
yeah.
Team Nicki or Team Cardi. And now, you think about this. At one point in time, the 3 biggest names in hip hop were Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B. Now, that's crazy. In the history of the world, when have 2 of the top 3 ever been women? Ever. This has never happened. So we do this thing in hip hop, we do this thing in comedy, we do it in everything where 2 women just cannot exist at the
That's
same
so
time.
true. Oh my God.
They just can't. We won't allow it. When Amy Schumer was big, then Whitney Cummings tried, they were like, is it Whitney or is it Amy? Whitney or Amy? They cannot let them both exist. So, and you know this from being on TV. When you're on TV or you're in the public eye, when people keep comparing you to someone else, it gets into your head. It makes you
It really
crazy,
does.
and it makes you resent them, and it makes you throw shoes at people at fancy gatherings.
I really feel like we created that beef. I mean, Cardi B did go into details. She was saying that Nicki Minaj was doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we don't see. But I feel like the fans more so created that, like, friction between them because it was kind of like on some, I respect her, I don't have no problem with her. But then it was like, oh, now we're beefing. So I really feel like, okay, so right now, today, I guess if I had to choose, I would choose Cardi.
Belle Khalees.
But I will say that I'm gonna be 30 in a few years. So Nicki Minaj was not my
Not a few
first.
years.
Nicki Minaj was not my first representation of female rappers. So the whole Barbie bad bitch era, that didn't resonate with me as much as it did with probably like the masses of people. Because I already had other images of what it meant to be a female rapper. So I already
Like people like who? Like
Lauryn Hill,
Lauryn
Queen Latifah.
Hill.
I knew these people like Missy and
Missy.
like
Get your
the
freak on.
Foxy Browns. Like I knew of those people. So to be a brown girl, like This doesn't take away from anything that they're doing, but they're lighter, fair-skinned girls. So my story was a bit different, and I already had women who represented that for me. So when Nicki Minaj came out, it was like, damn, I fuck with her because she's the only one, but she doesn't really represent me. So I would say I lean more to Cardi now because like she's more of a real person. Like I can see like her personality, her struggles. So in that regard, yes, but talent-wise, that's just a whole nother story.
Right, because here's my thing, okay? And if I'm looking at them as artists, you know what I'm saying?
Right, as artists.
Nicki Minaj, her raps are just so fucking smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, good morning. Her verse, does anyone know that
Right,
bit?
exactly.
I came up with
Been
it
a little bit self-centered, but the eye killer queen, the Alexander McQueen, got the wrist on gold, my bottles is on par, got the shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. What the fuck I look like, bitch? I run this down. I ain't coming out for less than 100,000. Man, last time I checked, I was doubling now. Got to turn down shows out in Dublin now. Wait, hold up, maybe they ain't get that there. Like a
I don't know
leather
all
under
that.
horse when I switch that gear. Then I swerve on them sort of like I missed that deer. Then I put the little button on the back chair. I mean,
You know
she's
what I mean? Like,
everything.
it's just
Wordplay,
so
everything.
smart. Whereas Cardi B is like, I have a baby. I need some milk. Give it some milk.
The lyrics were literally.
Exactly. It's like Nicki wins by technicality because she
You know what I'm
knows
saying?
how
It's
to
just
rap.
so smart.
Put it
It's
together.
so smart.
Cardi's lyrics were, I got a baby, I need some money, shit, I need cheese for my eggs.
Girl, night and day.
Don't we all?
All y'all bitches in
Unless you
trouble.
like-
I bring Brad Stoker to the scope for I heard that Cardi went pop. Yeah, I did go pop. That's me popping a pop. I mean, I'm like, girl.
Look at, he's living for it though. You from the Bronx, ain't you? Ratchet as
You
hell.
from the Bronx.
Anyway, I live.
So who are some of your favorite rappers, Monet?
Oh, some of my favorite rappers would be, I hate to say this, but Bob the Drag Queen. I think you are a really good rapper.
Yeah, you are.
On Wrong Bitch, it was such a, because you wrote the Wrong Bitch rap, right?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
You wrote the Wrong Bitch rap. You're a good rapper. I love Nicki Minaj. Like, here's the thing. I will go on YouTube and getting a YouTube hole of just Nicki Minaj's verses on different songs. You know that thing? Like Hello, Good Morning, Monster. I mean, we all know Monster. I think we all fell in love with Monster even more when Adele was doing Monster
Yes.
on Carpool Karaoke. She's like,
Hello, mate. Monster just hit the heels. That's the monster show.
So Bob, Nicki, and also I am a big Queen Latifah fan. I love
So I love the Queen.
UNICY. You know, that's a really unity. Yeah.
Oh my God. So if I wanted to mirror my career after any artist, it would be Queen Latifah. Because she had her music moment, and she went to movies, and she's even doing like opera and everything. Like she's
Is
like
she?
she's that bitch. Yeah.
Oh,
TV
oh.
show. She has a whole opera album. It's so crazy.
No.
I mean, no, she's
She
insanely
pushes it.
talented.
She has an
Yeah.
opera album.
Album.
She's also one of the only female rappers who is Oscar nominated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was nominated for an Oscar for Chicago,
What's she really?
which I think she should have motherfucking won.
Who else was she up against?
I don't remember.
Okay, then how you gonna say anyway?
At
leave
the
it.
time, I remember knowing and thinking, damn, this bitch should have won.
But you don't remember what you had for breakfast this morning, okay? So
I
how you
had
remember
a
that?
sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin from McDonald's.
Who
Oh,
your-
yeah, girl. Oh,
Oh, you're tripping.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, honey.
For me, honestly, it is Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and I feel like for me, my two queens who are just like rap goddesses. One is Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
I mean, when you talk about lyrics, when you talk about music,
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill is a fucking goddess.
I would agree with that.
And when you talk about like producing a song that makes you want to motherfucking dance, there is
Iggy
no
Azalea.
anyway.
Would you go to a Lauryn Hill show in 2019?
There is no one like Missy Elliott.
Yes.
No one makes you want to dance like Missy Misdemeanor motherfucking Elliott. She is everything. I'm obsessed with her. Obsessed with her.
Do you think that Missy Elliott has a big dick? Okay, moving on. Okay.
You know, Missy was away from hip hop for a while because I think she has Crohn's disease.
Oh, no.
And it was making
Yeah.
her sick. And
Oh,
she
now
was
I'm an
like,
assholes.
And she was going, yeah. You see, you make fun of. Reddit. Monet hates people with Crohn's disease. So she had to stay away.
I
from
do
that
think
for a while.
Missy has a big dick though.
You think so?
I do.
I feel like Missy is the only top that we need in our lives, okay?
She definitely exudes big dick energy.
Right,
Big,
she
yeah,
really
big,
does.
yeah.
Missy's the type of top you come over, you know you had Chipotle earlier, but she gonna work it out, okay? You know what I'm saying? That is Misty misdemeanor. I feel like that.
That's nasty.
She gonna work it out. She
Can
like,
we edit that out of the podcast? That was some nasty ass shit.
Missy gonna work it out for you, girl.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my game down, flip it, and reverse it. All right. Before we move on, we're gonna. I want to let you know that
Yes.
Monet and I. Some of you guys know that we're doing challenges. We have a segment called Anything You Can Do.
Oh,
Anything You Can Do.
gosh.
And the first one we released was Monet and I tried to do our makeup without a mirror.
No mirror makeup challenge. I won the house down boots.
You won.
This is what I'm
Congratulations.
You did. You did.
Thank you, baby.
It was good. You did a good job. Good for you. Now,
See, she can never celebrate my wins. Y'all see that shit?
I just celebrated you winning All Stars.
That's different. But what about the show that we both did together?
I just celebrated you winning All Stars. You did a good job. I rooted for you, and whoa, I did the whole thing.
You're like, yeah, you won that, whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, maybe next time I will hold your win on Anything You Can Do with the same reverence I hold to a 9-week competition called RuPaul's Drag Race. You didn't win $100,000, but all you won was bragging rights that you could do your makeup without a mirror.
You both did a great job, but I would say, Bob, you gotta stick to the script. Like, I ain't looked at it. I'm like, why are you trying to do something different?
No,
Do
that's
it
right,
exactly
you
like
bitch. See, that's not the truth. What happened was Monet was doing different techniques than she normally does
That
because
is
she
not
didn't have
Bob,
a mirror.
You are making sure that is not
and
fucking
I
true.
was doing what I always do.
I do what I always do. I'm just fucking beautiful. Anyway, moving on. You are so, oh my God. This bitch will try to devalue anything I do.
Monet, I lift you up. I cheer for you all the time. You literally sat here and me and everything I've said. 7 anyway. I was in a 3-seat theater. Bitch, who gives a motherfucker? Anyway, so our next challenge we're going to be doing, which will be on this episode, is we are going to, Monet and I will be writing diss tracks for each other.
Oh, bitch.
Oh my God. Okay.
I've been researching shit all day. I'm gonna fuck you up with this fucking shit, right?
I don't need to research. It's easy to read a book at an elementary school level.
So who would be the Nicki and who would be the Cardi?
Oh, I'm
the
hands
Nicki.
down Nicki. No, I'm Cardi. I'm the baby.
So
I'm
your
gonna read this
personality
bitch.
is gonna win, and you got the whole lyrics and everything down pat.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
Okay.
more cerebral with my lyrics. I am more cerebral with the lyrics than you are, Monet.
Gotcha.
Did you not hear my motherfucking EP, honey?
Yeah.
Oh, so you wrote every word on your EP?
I had.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to play me. Do not try to play me. All right, so guys, please give it up one more time for Aquana.
Yes. Thank you guys.
Wait, before you go, what is your Instagram? Where can people find you and follow you and all that stuff?
So it's Quanna MC. So QUANNA MC. So QUANNA MC on everything. So that's Instagram, Twitter, everything. And the song I performed was Big Mama. That's my newest single. It's going to be releasing later this week. So stay tuned for that. Yes. Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you. Enjoy.
Word.
All right, Roberta.
Come on, Black excellence. Monet, you are.
We're at the end of the podcast, girl.
We are. I know.
No, we have to. After
Listen, we want you all to know, thank you. Okay, first of all, the fact that you all support us in this ridiculousness means a lot to us. This literally started as a podcast that me and Monet would do when I was living in Berkeley for 6 months so that we could like hang out more on the internet and talk more. So we got a chance to actually get together and like do stuff for each
Are
other.
you gonna tell people that you're wearing the nails I gave you? I'm just asking a question. You don't have to. I'm just asking. You don't have to, bitch.
Some people are so petty. It is
But
impressive.
I
Give it up for Patty LaBelle, ladies and gentlemen. Patty LaBelle, my co-star.
and her
Jesus.
assistant Petty Cash.
Jesus Christ. Thank you all for supporting us. Also, if you would like to support us even more, you can go to our Patreon. You can go to siblingrivalrypodcast.com/support, and you can donate $1, $5, or $10 a month.
To be either a stranger.
$1 makes you a stranger.
You can be a cousin.
For $5, you get to be one of our cousins. You can come to the cookout, but you can't live in my house.
Yes, and when you come to my house, you gotta take your shoes off at the door.
Exactly.
And $10 makes you an honorary sibling.
Yes, that is true. So for $10, and what you get is unlocked stuff like this. If you didn't make it, there are also on our Patreon.
We have so much shit on there. I didn't bitch. The Patreon people, they get a lot of fucking content.
It's popping. My entire solo show, Crazy Black Lady, is available on our Patreon. Monet's show, Call Me by Monet, will be available later
In
on.
the summer, yeah.
In the summer. Really is amazing content. Not just sibling rivalry stuff, but also extra things that we haven't released to the world.
And also, I just realized that Patreon means like you're you're a patron of the thing.
Yes, Monet. That's what
Did y'all know that too? Bitch, I literally, as she said Patreon, I was like, oh, like a patron. Oh my God.
This is exhausting. All right.
That's fierce. They're smart over there at Patreon, honey. Work.
I can't even deal with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. Can I just say that I was fully shocked that Monique Hart did as well as she did on All Stars. Don't act. Oh, shut up. As John Rivers says, grow up. Monique Hart is the girl who showed up to season 10 with literally no outfits. So don't act like you were like, wow, I knew she was gonna be good. So the fact that she even had outfits was a huge fucking step up. Because she was always doing well in the performances, but she would come on the runway with like completely unhemmed. So when she showed up, and I was like, wow, because what I'm saying is she did a good, I was like, wow, you are doing a good job. I'm fully shook.
Oh, she's backpedaling, Your Honor.
I'm not backpedaling. I stand by my statement. I am fully shocked that Monique Hart did a good job on All Stars 4 because she was trash on season 10. Is that pedaling forward hard enough, Your Honor? I'm not scared of Monique Hart and her brown cows. Anyway, thank you all for coming out to our live show. We will have we are taking.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah, and please subscribe on YouTube.
Oh yeah, subscribe on YouTube. Listen.
They're watching right now on YouTube.
Who?
People on YouTube.
We're recording, yes. I was like, who watching?
She thinks she's the Nikki. That is hilarious.
Anyway,
So
yeah.
if you're watching right now, please don't forget to click and subscribe to The Only Productions and click on the notifications. Turn the notifications on.
Yes, put the little bell on so you can get so you can be notified first, so you can start your Reddit friends before everybody else. All right, girl.
Exactly.
Do we? Yeah, that's it.
Yes, Monet, that is it. You are. Woo. All right.
Cardi a freak. I need a baby. I got some milk. I need cheese with my eggs. Pop, 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 pop.
Thank you all for coming out. You've been really fantastic. And as we always say, love you, sis. Thank you so much. Please enjoy Monet Exchange's EP.